Is episode 9 going to be in two parts? 9.1, 9.2, 9 and 10? We're going to go over that and put the rumor to rest once and for all right now. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Star Wars. If this is the first time you're here, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell down below so I can continue to give you everything that is Star Wars. Thank you very much for my subscribers. I have 73 of them now. And thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you again for tuning in and watching. Today we're going to go over whether episode 9 is going to be in two parts. Why would it be in two parts? Let's go over this. Let's put that rumor to rest. Okay. The rumor suggesting Star Wars Episode 9 would be split into two parts is not true. Additionally, that would be the wrong move for the film, even if it had some semblance of truth. As difficult as this may be for some to believe, Lucasfilm is almost at the end of the sequel trilogy. Less than 3 years after The Force Awakens premiered in theaters, director J.J. Abrams has started production on the final chapter of the Skywalker saga. It will be released in theaters in December of 2019, signaling the end of an era before the franchise pursues new horizons. The theory that Episode 9 becoming a two-parter seemed to have originated in a YouTube video from Mike Zeroth, or Zero, whatever it is, posted back in July of 2018. The rumor itself gained more traction thanks to a movie web article speculating on the Star Wars 9 runtime. Due to sheer amount of storylines that need to be wrapped up, they hypothesized Lucasfilm could split it up if the movie is long. This practice, of course, is nothing new in Hollywood, mainly happening with the final installments of young adaptations like Harry Potter and Twilight. Screen Rant reached out for Disney for a comment, and this is who wrote the article, Screen Rant. Frankly, there's nothing substantial to validate the claims. Mike Zeroth repurposes fans' theories for scoops. In the case of the movie web article, it's largely their own speculation based on what is known about Episode 9 at this point in time. Not much. It would be one thing if numerous sources close to the production or the studio were saying this was a possibility, but that hasn't happened yet. It would also be a decision very much against the grain for Star Wars, a franchise that prides itself on its poetic rhyming. There's a wonderful symmetry in the story of the Skywalkers being told as a trilogy. Dividing the final chapter in two parts, War Out is welcomed quickly in Hunger Games. Mockingjay was by far the lowest grossing installment of that franchise. And we live in a world where a Star Wars movie can be a box office failure. So Lucasfilm would be better served sticking with what works at a time when the fandom is arguably at its most toxic. It would be a massive risk to shake things up further by telling Star Wars fans they have to pay twice to see the full story. That makes sense. They're not going to make an episode 9.2. If this is the direction Lucasfilm wanted to go, they would probably have just announced it by now. Things can change, of course, but it looks like they're sticking to just one movie. Lucasfilm would be better served sticking to what works. We did that. This is confirming plans for Rian Johnson's new trilogy and David Benioff and D.B. Weiss series, which are separate from the saga, while remaining mum on the Obi-Wan spin-offs illustrates Lucasfilm's desire to move on soon. Episode 9 could be another 2.5 hour epic, 2.5 hour epic, but it's going to be a single film. So, there you have it. from Screen Rant, and this is what I believe. Now, it would have been nice, I think, 2 parts. I could have gone for that, because maybe they could have changed what Ryan Johnson did. And he did mess up. I mean, let's face facts. There's a lot of reasons. And if you don't think there's enough reasons, what I'm going to do in the description below is I'm going to put my buddy Rhodes Rants on Star Wars. He gave 2 videos on what he thought was wrong with The Last Jedi. Now, of course, this is his opinion, but you can go and check that out, because I'm sure you're going to agree with most of his logic. Now, with that being said, would I be happy if it was 2 parts? Yeah. Would I have gone to see it if it was 2 parts? Yes. Because I would hope that they can fix this. As I wrote on many YouTubers' pages in the comments, I wrote to them, I have hope. Rebellions were based on hope. And that's all I have. I have a lot of hope that J.J. Abrams is going to fix this mess entirely, put everything together, so that when I leave the theater, I'll be completely satisfied. If not completely satisfied, mostly satisfied. So, I agree that I would like it to be that way, but I think what they're going to do is going to 2.5 hours of a movie and put everything there. And that's it. So I do not think, like Screen Rant, I agree with them. I do not think this will be a 2-parter. I don't think that they're going to make the fans pay twice. I think they would have made that announcement, which I agree. They would have made that announcement, number 1, to let the fans know. And number 2, do they honestly think that with the fans in this toxicness would say, you got to pay twice to see a movie to get the full story? I mean, then people are definitely going to think that all you're trying to do is make more money. That's it. I don't think that's the case here. I think that they have a lot to tell to straighten this out. So I would definitely have gone for it if they made 9 and 10. But it doesn't look like they're going that route. Single movies, the way they're going, and probably it's been rumored again to be the longest one. And it would make sense if it would be, because there's so much to explain. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Thanks very much. You did a great job clearing that all up. What a great job you did. Thanks for all the answers I never received. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. We appreciate it very much. Thanks for dividing the Star Wars universe. Thank you so much. But anyway, there are questions that we have, and I think that I have been able to answer them. If you didn't see those videos, check them in the description below. I talked about the lightsaber. I talked about how Rey is this powerful Jedi. I've talked about why Luke cut himself off of the Force. Those videos will be in the description below. I hope you check them out. If not, there's also the Kylo Ren series on why he turned bad. If that's a question you have, I've done that. You can check my channel for that. And that's everything. In fact, I'll put those in the description below. So that's everything. I hope you have a great day. I hope I answered the question. Thank you to my 73 subscribers. I really love you guys. I appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. This has been Rob Delavis for all of us who love Star Wars. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you comment below if you'd like to. Check the descriptions. Give me a like, subscribe, all that great stuff. I'll see you next time when we go back to more Star Wars talk. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.